Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Game Mode Retro. This is Eric for Game Mode Retro.
This is Bill with Retro Comparisons.
You've been wearing an N64 shirt tonight.
Why would that be, Eric?
Well, it could just be because Season 5 may feature the N64.
Wait, it may or it will?
Well, I guess it will. But, yes, you know what I'm saying. But welcome back. Cannot believe that we're here for Season 5.
I love it. In person.
Live and in person.
Living color, unless you do this in black and white for some reason.
Color. Like that, yeah.
Yes.
So, no, we're super pumped to be here. We got the cool setup going on, so you can see behind in the retro GMR man cave or castle. Yeah, there you go.
As you called it last time.
So we got all the systems back here, and it's finally can see the room, which is pretty cool. So we're excited about that. But we wanted to do a quick season introduction and kind of run through what we're going to do for our 10 episodes, season 5. So you want to get us started, Bill? We'll go through.
So we're going to do the 5 best and 5 worst of the N64. Should be interesting. The worst, I should just warn you in that right now. It's going to be.
I think it's funny. So we're looking at. We actually already picked out the list and we agreed on it. So there's no Game Mode Retro funny business over here. It's going to be on the up and up. So what we're going to do, as Bill said, we're going to do 10 episode season and basically the 5 best and the 5 worst N64 games. So we're going to start out with the.
We'll start with the worst.
Right. We'll start with the worst game. So the first worst game we're going to start out with is Mike Piazza's Strike Zone.
Never played it.
Never played it either, but if I remember correctly, someone that I remember played it. Maybe I'm thinking of like Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball.
That's probably better than this one. If
does it? Yeah, that's true. It's not on the list. And by the way, I should start this off by saying as well that we're going off of Meta Critic, game stats, and game rankings from websites online. So this is like their stack rankings from the 5 best and 5 worst games of all time.
Yeah, you can't get like one great list from like any one site.
Yeah.
And it can be biased, obviously. So
right.
They get it from 3 different ones, makes it a little more fair. And we're not doing duplicates, so...
Yes, that's true, too.
That's a big thing right there.
Good call. So we're not doing duplicates. So on the list, you may see like number 1 was GoldenEye. We're not going to do GoldenEye. We're not doing any games we've already played on previous seasons and talked about on the show already.
And we can't do ones either that you can't really compete in, like Ocarina of Time.
Right.
It's going to take 20 minutes just to get into the game. Wouldn't really be that much fun.
Exactly. So number 1, we're doing Mike Piazza's Strike Zone. So now one of the best games, we're going to start out with Conker's Bad Fur Day.
I've actually never played that either. That's a rare game, too.
It's a rare game. It's pretty expensive right now. I think it's gone up in price even more
so
recently.
It's rare.
It's a rare game, but it's very rare, yes. Yes. So that's actually, I never played that either, but I've heard good things about it, and I do believe that's over $200 now, I think, just like by itself without the manual or anything else. No box, nothing.
Not cool.
Yeah, prices have definitely gone up. And as we always say, like our friend Travis is getting into retro collecting now as well, and it's
it's
the worst possible time to be collecting.
Yeah,
it's so expensive. All right, so then the second worst game. Now, bear with us. We're going in order. Like we didn't skip any games. This was on the list, so we're going with it. But Powerpuff Girls, Chemical Extraction.
I'm super excited to see how this one plays.
We checked out a YouTube video just to see that it wasn't like an RPG or something, and it looks pretty terrible. So that should be fun to play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we like terrible games.
I saw a different list where like the number 4 worst was Cruis'n Exotica, and I actually like that game a lot. I wish it was that instead. So
speaking of Cruis'n, I got the new Cruis'n game for Switch.
Oh,
Love it.
Oh, nice.
I'll have to play it soon. It's good stuff. Maybe we can do a play retro with that coming up at some point. All right, so keeping us moving along here. Next for best games, we're going to go to Wave Race 64.
That's one of your favorites, right?
One of my favorite games of all time, not just in the 64. A lot of fun. I'll probably kick Bill's ass on that one a little bit.
Did you do a play retro for that one?
I did a play retro for the GameCube version.
That's right, okay.
Yep, so we can do that there, so that should be a lot of fun. And then number 3 worst game, Batman Beyond Return of the Joker.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of footage of that game.
Batman Beyond was like the cartoon series, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what,
I never watched it. I think that was later 90s.
The first one was great though. Like the square faces, like Batman, like the cartoon. That was really good.
Yeah, I remember watching that.
All right, so that's Batman Beyond Return of the Joker. So that should be interesting. Now, number 3 best game. Bill's going to be very sad about this one because it's one of my best games I'm good at, which is what, Bill?
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
We've never done Pro Skater, like the first one. So I think it's been 2 and 3 we've done.
We've only done 2, I believe.
Okay.
So somehow 3 is going to come up on a list too.
At some point. So 1's fair game. So we're going to do that game. That's definitely going to be my week.
Yeah, as is Wave Race.
Yeah, so, I'm not, I mean, just because I like it doesn't mean I'm good at it.
Right.
So we'll see how that one goes. And then number 4 for worst games, we're going to Superman 64.
I actually can't believe that's not the worst
The number one. I know. I was kind of surprised too.
Yeah.
That one, I remember renting that from Blockbuster, and I remember getting home and so excited for it. And it was just like so bad. Going through the rings and the controls were terrible.
I can't think of a good Superman game. I actually kind of like the 2600 one.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't like great, but it was like cool.
It wasn't
for
bad,
Atari.
yeah.
But like any other one I've ever played has never been that great. I don't
Right.
know why.
Well, that should be interesting. So we're going to do Superman 64. And then for the number 4 best game, we're going to Banjo-Kazooie, which is a very good game.
I don't think I've played that either, which is, how can I call myself a 64 fan without playing that either?
It's a lot of fun, and I also like Diddy Kong Racing. I think it's all, kind of tied up together at some point. Some of the characters, maybe I'm wrong on that.
I'm Banjo.
I might be wrong. So then for number 5 worst game on the
Which
64.
is actually the number 1 worst game.
The number 1 worst game of all time, according to the list that we are reading off of. Carmageddon 64.
Like, can that really be that bad?
I don't remember that at all.
I remember the game. I never played it, but I mean, I've never played Superman 64 either. I'm guessing that that's worse than Carmageddon.
Yeah. No. I was I don't know. No experience with it, but if it's bad, it's going to be great.
Yep.
And then the number 1 best game that we're going to do to finalize, so episode number 10 of season 5 will be Super Mario 64.
I mean, Stone Cold classic right there. So
Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Yep, the Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, he's on the back on the war zone right there.
Yeah, that's right.
There he is. But no, so that actually, I love that game. I think that'll be a lot of fun to do. We're going to probably do around, for each episode, 15, 20 minutes, and we'll figure out a way to score that. Maybe, we'll figure something out there.
Furthest or however the game is.
Or we got the most stars in 10 minutes.
Yep,
That'd be kind of cool. Probably like 1.
I think you're gonna.
Well,
I think you're gonna beat me in that one too. I think this is gonna be your season.
I don't know. Well, I could always make it my season too. I could just do. I could just
we
flip
didn't
a
talk
coin.
About this. Any stipulations you're coming up with here? Any
So-
coin flips we're doing to determine a winner?
I feel targeted right now. The funny thing is, so we'll probably just still keep the 3 retro cards. So the tie up the score, subtract a point, add a point, and then there's a secret stipulation I'll tell you about later on. But we'll just keep kind of going through, and it should be a great season, Bill. I'm really excited for it.
We got to get this out of the way right now.
Mm-hmm.
For the tie up the score. If you use yours, can I use mine this time, or do I get it discarded like last time?
You didn't get it discarded.
I didn't need to use it, but you said that I couldn't use it.
I didn't say that.
We can go back and watch the previous episode where
If I said that, I don't know what I was thinking. You can totally use it. He's making me sound like a bad guy, but I'm really not.
You're on video saying this right now, so we're gonna see.
It doesn't matter what I say. I could always say I never said it, and I can just lie.
That's true.
Yeah.
Although, at this point, I think you're gonna win this season outright.
Well, we'll see what happens, but we're super excited for season 5, and this will drop soon. Once you see this, the week following will be the first episode of that season. So, like we talked about before, we're going to do some episodes in person and some still over the interwebs and do the 2-screen thing, just because it's time and getting together is difficult sometimes. But we're happy to be in person where we can. And
Absolutely.
Awesome. So this has been Eric for Game Mode Retro.
And Bill, the retro comparisons.
You heard it here first. Game Mode Retro, Season 5 winner. Take it to the bank.